Please be advised that everything in my video is purely for entertainment purposes. These are purely my thoughts and opinions and are subjective. I must advise you to please do your own research. All media users found on the public domain and are fair use and fair dealings.
Well, hello you gorgeous lots. Sorry I haven't been in touch. I have had what we have known as IT errors. This is going to be a very crude video. I'm filming it on my phone. I cannot use my software for some reason. My laptop has had a meltdown, so I've been unable to upload media and do my standard sort of levels of basically the videos that I do. And as much as I'm sure that you love seeing my face, sometimes it is nice to have media to see the pictures that I'm talking about. So it is now back working. I've had to do, I don't know, I got my husband to deal with it basically. I'm a bit out of my depth with stuff like that. But anyway, so there was lots of stories that have come out that are going to cover in. I'm breaking it down into 2 or 3 stories. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I woke up this morning, read it last night, and I just cannot actually believe it. Harry and Meghan, not like they've not been having enough attention since they've, you know, surfaced doing all their wonderful charitable good deeds, you know, feeding food to the sort of like the homeless, naturally with a photographer in tow, which I'll go into in my next video. But what they have announced to the world is they will no longer be dealing with several British newspapers. They will not speak to them. They will not disclose information to them. And I just thought, worldwide pandemic crisis going on in the world. People are dying every day. Countries all across Europe, we don't know what's happening from one day to the next. There's anything from mass burials, everything. You know what's going on. And here they are bleating on about in some really lengthy statement, which I won't go into, just, you know, have a look yourself. And they're just talking about how, you know, the stories that have been released about them, they've come to this decision. They're not trying to stifle the press, but basically, let's just cut the bullshit here. Because the newspapers haven't always been so complimentary. It's all right for People magazine, US Weekly, all of the ones that come up and blow smoke up their arses, isn't it? It's all right for them, the stories, the wonderful stories, the, you know, she's practically Mother Teresa, Harry's giving up everything to help save the world. Those stories are fine, and we all know that they're complete and utter bullshit. Pardon my swearing in this video, but it's true. It's utter complete crap. And here we've got them now doing an announcement. Now, it was Catherine's birthday, if you remember. Big celebrations were planned last year. So what happened? Meghan could not, and I say Meghan could not help but announce Megxit the day before Catherine's big celebrations, didn't it? So it overtook the newspapers. So what huge monumental birthday do we have tomorrow? We have our beloved Queen's 94th birthday. So of course the day before the birthday, not quite having enough coverage that they've done, you know, where they're feeding the homeless, saving the world, Meghan's going for sainthood. We then have the announcement that they're not going to be speaking to the press. We already know this. We already know that Harry and Meghan are angry at the media. They've already done this. They've already released all of this information. Is it something to do with Meghan's impending court case coming up, where she's absolutely lied? She's lied about the letter that she gave to her friends. Now there's an actual statement that's come out that said that she is going to deny the fact that she gave any information of that letter to those 5 friends that gave the interviews. So what's she done? Has she paid off the 5 friends? Were there actually no 5 friends? Was this just Meghan gave this information directly to people and said, obviously we can't say it's from me, but let's just spread it out over 5 friends. We all know Meghan doesn't have 5 friends. Is she throwing people under the bus? That's what I mean. It goes from one level of crazy to another, doesn't it? So she can't keep up with her own lies. And I have heard, now I don't know how true this is, but I have heard that Meghan tried to get the court case dropped. The reason why they did it was because they were hoping that they get an out of court settlement. And I believe it was like the Daily Mail and whoever else they're suing, Terra went, nah. We're not doing it. And they're going ahead with it, which means that they have got enough information. If they really thought that they didn't, they probably would have done an out-of-court settlement. And this isn't the first time that Meghan's done something like this. So I cannot wait for this to come out. I cannot wait for the dirt to be dished on these couple. I mean, it's just unbelievable that with everything that's going on, we've had the constant onslaught of pictures in the last couple of days. As I said, I will go on to this in my video that I'm going to do later on this evening. Should be out with you this evening, if not tomorrow morning by the time, if my laptop works. But just, no one cares. You've left the UK. People don't care the fact that you're not going to be speaking to the media. You didn't speak to the media anyway. It's not like they were giving interviews. They have selectively chosen their own photographers, their own reporters ever since like Archie's birth. This is just another big temper tantrum from the Sussex duo, and it's just absolutely shocking. Nothing they do is going to overshadow the Queen's birthday tomorrow. Now, whilst I will be doing videos and they will be coming out during this time, this is obviously just covering the news reports. There's stories that I'm going to do on Beatrice's wedding, on Princess Anne's little bit of shade. Even Prince Philip has come out of the woodwork, God bless him. So I look forward to sharing these videos with you in the next couple of days. Please bear with me, I am sorry. I do need to get a desktop. I know I need to get a desktop. It's just one of those things, isn't it? It's the least of my worries at the moment. Just trying to make sure that we can all keep our jobs is the most trying thing. So anyway, I will be back with you. I'm just going to take my dog out on a lovely walk, and I might share some pictures in my video because it's bluebell season here and I love bluebells. But anyway, rambling now, but I just thought I'd just say hi, sorry, I will be back very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will hopefully see you tonight. If not, it will be tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye.
If you like my video, please remember to like and subscribe. Please, angry typists, you will be blocked, so save your fingers to time. If you would like to buy me a coffee, please go to my About page and click the link. Love, Taz.